Hey everyone, we're at the Royal Tyrrell Museum here in Drumheller, Alberta. This is supposed to be a really good museum, so we thought we'd come up and check it out. When we were driving through the area coming up here, the scenery and topography kind of changed. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I don't have my mic with me right now. Anyway, the scenery and topography had changed, and it kind of reminded me of driving through the Badlands in South Dakota. So, with that, we're gonna, bring it around and see what we can see. So let's go. This is right as you come in the main gallery. There's a lot of people here. Now that is really cool. This one looks like a crocodile. It says Albertosaurus carnotaurus from Argentina. Yeah, this is an original T-Rex. It's called Black Beauty. The skull that I filmed earlier is too heavy to mount. It's known as Black Beauty around the world due to the color of its bones, which were darkened by the element manganese in the water during fossilization. Interesting. Pretty cool. This ammonite were hard-shelled, coiled, squid-like marine creatures with soft body parts in the oceans during the Mesozoic era or age of dinosaurs. This fossilized shell was found in Alberta. Preparation lab. Technicians prepare large fossils for scientific research and or display. They're encased in this protective jacket made of burlap and plaster, and it protects the fossil during transport. Pretty cool. There are some tools of the trade. Jackhammers and concrete saws. And a pick. This is a reconstruction, it says, of a Dromaeosaurus. All right, here's a map, give you an idea. So you can see where Calgary is and where Drumheller is. That's where we're at. Yeah, we'll only be on this trip going as far as Calgary and a little past Calgary to Banff. The head almost reminds me of Godzilla.
Yeah, it does.
Down here. Okay. I'm gonna attempt it. The Boreolopelta Mark Mitchellelli is the world's best preserved armored dinosaur. This is the only example of the species ever found. That's looking pretty cool. And I got this drawing here. I'm gonna look at that again. That is really neat looking. Big woolly mammoth. Good overview of the gallery down below. Got a T-Rex looking right at you. Let's look at him again.
Imagine eating up a bat. No thanks. Hey everybody, did you know poop happens?
Fossilized remains of the world's largest known marine reptile at 21 meters is 30% larger than any previously known ichthyosaur. I'm sure I'm messing all these names up as I go through this thing. This giant was in a remote location along the shores of the Sakani Chief River in northeastern British Columbia. Dolphin-like body, small fish eaters, but some reach the size of whales. The Jurassic period. Here we are. This museum is pretty well done. I like it. It's an early turtle. It's okay. It is. It says Basalames, if that's how you say it. It says it's related to turtles living in Central America today. Wolves. Yeah, say that 3 times fast. Hey everyone, just checking in. Just taking a look at the Triceratops behind me, and there's a T-Rex over there. But I thought I'd stop in and pick out a pet to take home. Maybe not. Okay, well, we're outside of the um, museum now, and up in the Badlands Interpretive Center here outside. There's a walking trail. You can go around and look at a few things. We're just going to do just a little bit of that. And so this is really reminiscent of some of the stuff you see in the Badlands down in the States, at the national park down there. I didn't have my camera running when I was driving in here, but we were seeing this as we got closer to Drumheller, and as we turned north off the Trans-Canadian 1 highway. And so we had these type of vistas and views coming up as we got closer to the town. Well, I moved to a better vantage point. A couple notes about the museum. It was $21 Canadian per person to enter. There are availability of tickets. You can buy and reserve your slot online. And I can see, during the busy times, because this thing was pretty packed and busy, that if you're coming here at peak season, you might want to reserve and get your tickets ahead of time. We didn't. We noticed online that there was plenty of tickets available even for the 9 o'clock slot, but we knew we weren't get here at 9. We got here about 11. So anyway, I'm kind of rambling. Hopefully this makes sense. But yeah, definitely a place to check out if you're in the Calgary area. It's just north of Calgary, and we're going to be over in Calgary, Banff area tomorrow. So anyway, that's it, and we'll talk to you later. All right, bye. Hey, let me know if you've been to this museum before, and if you would, go ahead and like and subscribe. That way you keep track of all our adventures. Thanks, and talk to you later.